Welcome back! I have a pimple in my armpit.
Oh.
That took such a sharp turn.
Welcome back! I'm Bliss.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Jamie. We're watching Breaking Bad.
Season 4.
Episode 8.
At any rate, I thought you should hear from me.
Oh boy.
That was bad choice.
Oh boy.
This is what comes of blood for blood, Hector. Sangre por sangre.
We hate
Ring that bell.
He hates it.
Ring my bell.
Ring my bell. Ugh.
Oh, gosh.
It's just his face. What movie were we watching the other day that he was in and he was young?
The movie.
Oh, Saving Private Ryan.
Yes, he was hot.
I mean, one minute I'm starting a new business. My wife and I are thinking about having kids. Walk into the doctor's office, and suddenly, I mean, life as I know it will never. Excuse me.
Oh, my God.
Yes, I'm waiting to hear a program. Letting go.
Don't be
Giving up
rude.
control.
Don't be a
It's
crotch,
like they say,
Walter.
no man's plan.
Have
God
feelings.
bless. That is such bullshit. Excuse me? Never give up control. What the hell with your cancer? I've been living with cancer for the better part of a year. Right from the start, it's a death sentence. That's what they keep telling me. Well, guess what? Every life comes with a death sentence. One of these times, hell, maybe even today,
Let's
I'm
hope.
gonna hear some bad news.
We are not so lucky.
Sir, your fingerprints were found at a crime scene.
Really? That's surprising.
A drug-related homicide.
Will you make your acquaintance and invite you to dinner?
No, he wanted money.
Gail Bedecker asked you for money?
He didn't come right out and say that.
Sorry, yeah, just one other thing. Is Gustavo Fring your roommate?
I'm sure if you keep thinking it might be.
Zazie.
Okay, I think that's it, guys.
His
That
face.
head like doesn't have a
Hope
chin.
that I was up to some small.
Oh boy.
A little twinge of fear there. There's a little bit of a psychopath living within him.
Hey, champ. How's the new school? I loved school when I was your age.
I love him.
Seesaws, story time, chasing girls with sticks.
If you really want to know how they're doing, why don't you go see for yourself?
Because I'm a trash person and she deserves better. Pretty much.
Hank, where we're going. You hungry?
We're out here for the chicken.
Oh damn.
Till then.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's take out.
You ready for your mind to be blown?
Oh,
Sure.
no.
Gustavo Fring. Remember him? He came out of the hospital after the shooting and put up the reward. He sponsors the DEA fun run every year. You met him.
Yeah, the fun run guy. Yeah, the guy. Yeah. What about him?
Well, I suspect. I can't prove it, mind you, but I suspect. The man's a drug dealer. Yeah. Methamphetamine. Something deep down says he's my guy. Just gotta prove it.
Your guy's sitting next to you.
favor.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
What favor? See that Volvo station wagon over there?
No, boy.
Look at the guy drives a 10-year-old Volvo. It's brilliant. Anyway, listen. What I need for you to do,
Oh my gosh.
GPS tracker. You know, wifey thinks hubby's screwing around on her, but she wants to be sure. Stick this on the car. This right here. It's a magnet. And see where he goes. Cool, huh?
Oh man.
289 from Sky Mall. Trust me, it's our little secret. It's easy, okay? Here's what you do. You untie your shoelace, and you head toward the restaurant.
I'm gonna
As
poop.
you're walking
I'm gonna poop right here.
your shoes untied,
But
okay? I mean, this is really important. I mean, Jesus, just tell you, make me beg you? Come on, just stick it in there.
well,
Do it. May I help you with your order?
Just that I would never.
Look who's bowing to kiss the ring now.
are you not?
You brought a gun to his home, and now you shriveled up
He's operating
little
on pure conjecture, and no one,
penis
one person that he
are
works
yelling at a
thinks
camera.
that
Just
you or
has to
anyone
make some
other
reference to
than
penises.
an owner of a fast.
I love how he's no longer the one who knocks.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, but he rings the doorbell.
I am the one who rings.
Don't. This is why you put a password on your phone.
You have no respectable qualities. None. I'm gonna go through someone's phone.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay. Men are weird.
They're so weird. Is this a thing? Do men just walk up to pools and
Like there is a bathroom.
¿Estás loco?
Ya sé todo lo de la metanfetamina. Se conoce.
Amphetamina.
Eso
What a
es
beautiful name.
la cocaína para los pobres.
Por favor. Él es mi compañero, sí. Yo lo necesito. Él es mi compañero. Por favor, se lo juro. Look at me.
That makes this dynamic so much more interesting.
Also, Hector looks like he's aged quite
know.
mercilessly.
I wonder if it's like an Alzheimer's or some brain degeneration.
Maybe next time.
It's so like abusive to do something like that to someone who can't even speak.
Woo!
Ooh,
That got my heart racing. When that
Yeah, I
shot
have
went off, my
major agita right now.
What it?
I just
What is ajita?
like the tight.
Oh yeah. I didn't know that word.
Yeah, I actually don't know how to spell it.
Man.
Well, we now know why he has a problem with the Mexican cartel.
Yeah, no
He has like a
kidding.
personal
Yeah.
vendetta against them.
Oh yeah.
and he was obviously somebody important in Chile,
Right.
who then took on another identity to leave Chile.
That's so interesting. It like brought the level of depth for the auxiliary characters substantially.
Gus is more than just the chicken man.
Dang.
And he's been running this thing for a while.
Since apparently before 86.
Yeah, what's with the date change here?
I don't know. Mike
knows
said
where-
89.
Hank,
Hank said
86.
86. So I wonder if something happened in those 3 years that was substantial enough. Because Mike said he couldn't find anything on him before 89.
Mm.
But Hank said that he had his record back to 86.
Huh. That's crazy.
I mean, I am more interested in Gus's story than anything to do with Walter.
Oh,
Is that wrong?
No.
Because I feel like we could literally forget about Walter
Totally.
completely and never see him again, and I would just be deep into Gus's story. Like, take me
Yeah.
to Chile.
That is super interesting. I don't know what I expected his origin story to be. I don't know that I thought it gave it that much thought, but
I
that
didn't.
surprised me kind of.
Yeah, like I thought, you know, his name never seemed to, like Gustavo never really seemed to match him. Gus, like just calling him Gus, I'm like, okay, yeah, he could be a Gus. But like to know that that's really not his name, you're just like, yeah, that isn't your name.
Sure.
You know how actors like, you know,
Yeah. That's funny.
like Walter looks like a Walter,
Totally.
and he looks like a Jesse,
Yeah.
but he's not a. Yeah. I want to know more about Gus. Is there a spin-off about Gus? There's no way a spin-off on Saul.
Better email Gus.
Why do I feel like he lied
To a
about being in
camera.
remission?
Yeah, there's some funky
I mean,
there.
Like the look on his face when it went from the hospital to him putting his
You
little
feel
condom
like he
suit
lied
on.
about because he literally lies more than he tells
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
truth.
at this
So-
point, I don't believe anything
Yeah.
that comes out of his mouth.
He was very annoying this episode.
I'm rooting for Hank.
I didn't do it.
Also, like the whole
Great.
scene of him in the car with Hank, where he is like deteriorating rapidly, and then he's like,
Yeah. Like a part of me is like, oh, Hank's such a good detective. Like he's such a good cop, and then you have somebody who's exhibiting all the signs of lying and freaking out
and
in
you're
front
like
of
not
you.
picking up
And
on
you're
it
just
like at all.
What's wrong, bud?
Having a meltdown. Yeah, very interesting. I also think it's funny when we first met Uncle Hector, like back with the Tuco episodes, and we were like, oh, what a weird one-off character.
Oh, has he gotten more
I know.
important?
I fully thought that was like his only moment.
I appreciate the switch with their dynamic of he
Yeah.
just shot his friend and now it's years later
Yeah,
and he's like
that was really cool.
it makes this. I love that. I know this is probably terrible because everybody's gonna be like, oh, but you hate Walter and these guys are bad guys too, but whatever. But I love that he got to sit in
Yeah.
front of Hector and be like, your nephews are dead and this is how they
Yeah.
went. Like it
That
was
is super
so
interesting. That dynamic is really interesting.
yes.
Again, to all of those of you who still don't understand why we dislike Walt, it's because he has this big fat facade whereby he is like
Thinks he's a good person.
this clean-hearted
Yeah.
family man.
If he would just own up to being a trash bag, I'd be okay with that. I told somebody in the comments today, if I try and think of Breaking Bad as more of an origin story for a villain,
Yes.
I think I could get behind
It makes
liking
more
Walter.
sense, yeah.
Instead of like
Also-
trying to justify him being a good person.
Like, everyone doesn't understand, like, the grace for Skylar, but, like, the no grace for Walt. And I don't condone any of Skylar's, like, poor choices.
No.
But the only way that she is able to have any kind of palpable control in anything is to be still connected to Walt. So, like, if it was just like her emotional well-being, for sure, sign the divorce papers, be done with it, and let the troll go live his trolly life, and like don't worry about it. But she's got like a baby and another son,
yeah.
and like now she has been dealt a really dirty hand by her husband, who is like smuggling bajillions of dollars like
Yeah.
into their lives without ever like telling her the truth. So it's to me, a lot of her response is reactionary to him, which doesn't make it right, but it does make it slightly more understandable than him starting on this cycle and now justifying every single thing that he ever does
Yeah.
based on like his initial probably poor decision making.
Sure.
So I've just read like several comments about like, why do you like hate Walter but like you condone Skylar? And I remember we like really didn't like Skylar for a really long time.
I'm still annoyed with her too.
And, like, she's still not like
beside the point.
a super redeemable character,
I'm not
but
cheering for her.
it like makes more sense to me why she is the way that she is.
Yeah.
Now she's like, well, my life super sucks, but at least I can have a lot of money.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which I mean,
which I get in some ways is exactly like what Walt kind of signed up
I don't know.
to happen.
If I'm being honest, if I was in Skylar's position, I would divorce him and marry Ted. He has money. He has a nice house. You could have had a safe
point.
Like if you're gonna talk about
I would divorce him and
If
marry
I was in this
Ted.
position, I would.
if
dye
you're
my
talking
hair
about like being
and-
taken care of and not wanting to be like out on your own.
Such an arbitrary.
In the words of Walt Jr., if you're gonna buy me off,
Right.
buy me off.
Like you want to talk about how dangerous Walter is, but you literally had a situation that you could have left Walter behind, had nothing to do with any of that crap.
Yeah.
And there was a man who wanted you and
Yeah,
wanted
you know
to take
what I
care
would
of
do
you
if I was
and your
Skylar?
newborn.
Oh boy.
I would go to Judge Judy.
Heck yes.
She would.
Bring her in.
Bye.
Yeah,
See you
slap
next
Walter
time.
6
See you next
times
episode.
Wednesday.
Have a great day.
We have to go
Thank
look
you for watching our show.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it. I'm done.
Bye. Have a
Love
great
you all
day.
so much.